When someone decides to build with August Homes, they can expect our team to be there every step of the way, from the very initial conversations to the end when we deliver the keys to the finished home. The first step in August Homes process starts with the initial client consultation. It's important for us to understand what the potential client is looking to do. It's an opportunity for them to ask us questions, and it's also an opportunity for us to give an overview of how August Home builds. We dive a little bit into the cost, broad overview of what to expect, and then depending on an individual client, we might discuss different questions that they may have. Assuming the contract is already signed, from that point, we kind of divide the phases into two phases. The initial phase is working with the architect, developing the plans, working with civil engineer, developing civil plans, submitted to the county for permitting. Once the architectural plans are complete and signed off, the selections process begins. So we introduce the client to the remainder of the team. They get to meet the selections manager, and we start talking about all the components, the finishing components that go into the home.
Most clients seem to come to us with visions. They've spent a lot of time looking and searching out their tastes and things that they're interested in. I like getting to know them and listening to what it is they're trying to achieve, and then being able to go beyond that and find those items for them, or bring those items all together so that it sort of finishes up into what they're envisioning. Home building can be very overwhelming. There are so many details that go into it. Selection items certainly aren't any different. There are so many things to choose from, but working with our vendors and using their knowledge really helps to alleviate some of that overwhelming stress. Part of building a good quality home is a home that not only feels like home, but also functions like home. And we need to make sure that both of those areas are covered for the customer. Being a full service builder, it certainly helps keep any home on track and on budget without having to go outside and re-explain ourselves on how we build and how we want things to end up. It ends up being much more effective and efficient to stay with us and work with the team that we have in place.
When the selections are finalized and we obviously have approved plans, the building process begins. So that's the exciting process for the client, because they start to see their home take shape. The most important thing here is communication. It's important for us to hear from the client as quickly as they can relay the information to us, and then of course for us to let them know what we can do here, or how quickly we can do it, if changes can happen or not. By the time the construction has began, the client has met our entire team. So they know who their project manager is, and that's their really go-to person throughout the building process.
On the first day of construction, a homeowner can expect us to mark out the LOD, make sure that all the site work is ready to go, prep the land, and then basically we start digging. Right when we get a building permit and everything, I'm introduced to the client. It's very important to me as a project manager to make sure that they are happy during the construction process. I have to meet with the homeowners once a week, every Friday. We do a walkthrough. We'll go over details regarding finishes, what they can expect later in the process. There's a lot of things that go into managing the house, and there's a lot of details. Me as a project manager, I want to make sure that they're happy with this process. I think at August Homes in general, that is a very key aspect, and that's why I enjoy working here, is to make sure that the homeowners are happy.
Once we get to the end process of the build, we do multiple blue tape walks as well. So that way, once the project's finished, we're not in and out of the home. Say something comes up at the end or after we deliver, either myself or another member of the team will come out, we'll look at what the issue is, take all the information, and then we coordinate to the right trades to get it in there and hopefully get it resolved as fast as possible. Building's stressful. So when we get to the end, we want everybody to still be friends, everybody still get along. We're so small that it's almost like they become part of the family once we're done building.
If I had to pick one thing, I would say excitement, being excited about your vision and your dreams. You know, building a home is such an exciting thing, and we want to be part of that. We want to make it exciting for you. We want to bring these dreams to life and watch you and your family move in and be in love with it as much as we loved building it for you.